Coach, nice to get back into the win column and emphatically get back into the win column, isn't it?
Yeah, against an elite team that's, I don't know, has lost 2 games maybe in the last 12 or 13, and obviously with world-class talent on that squad. And I thought our whole team played one of the best games of the year. Physical, structured, worrying about the little things, and team first always. So real proud of our guys.
Your best players were your best players. Just talk about that one line in particular. I think they finished with 12 points on the night, Protas, Greentree, and Abraham.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, Pro and Tree have been doing it, and Abe's, but putting Abe's on that line, he's such a competitor, and you saw him tonight. He'll fight. And when the game's on the line, you know Ryan Abraham's going to show up. He's got 10 points in 3 games playing with those guys. So it's real proud of him.
Thought you guys also defended well. Like, I know you blew a lead on Friday, blew a lead on Saturday. It seemed like you guys were going to do anything you can not to blow the lead today.
Yeah, and I don't know if we played that poorly. Obviously, we blew a lead in Sarnia. We didn't give up a lot, but what we did give up were quality chances. So it's not all on Joey, because it looks that way when you're up 5-2, you gave up 6 shots, and you go into overtime. But those goals are very difficult for Joe. So the structure's been there all year. They scored a 4-on-4 goal to beat us last night in Flint. But like we talk about all the time, it's the little things in the game. And we're a defense-first hockey team. And I challenged our guys today. We want to win this conference. And obviously it was a 4-point game, and they showed their best tonight.
Huge to get the win, too, as you head out on a road trip, right?
Yeah, obviously it was a huge win. We had 2 road games this week, and then go back out for 3, and obviously our home record speaks for itself, and the boys got her done here tonight.
Can you talk just about matching your big line with their big line, and obviously putting Mathurin and Cristoforo back there?
Yeah, because we preach it, and because they want it. We don't need a check line. Our top guys defend as well as anybody, and again, you saw that tonight, and so we don't have to put a checking line out there. And then obviously Cristoforo and Tnias have shut down the other team's top lines all year, and obviously did an amazing job again tonight.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck on the road trip.
Thanks for having me, guys.
Hi, I'm Dan Gemus, CEO of the Dan Gemus Real Estate Team. When you think real estate in Windsor and Essex County, think of the Dan Gemus Team. We're here to help every step of the way. Learn more at dangemus.com.
Ryan, congrats on the win. 2 goals, 2 assists for you. Why was this an important win for you guys?
Just the standings, and I don't know the exact numbers, but it's getting close, and we just want to close these games out, coming close to playoffs here.
You're red hot. 10 points in your last 3 games. What's been the difference for you?
I don't know. I've been eating a lot of pancakes. I don't know. Maybe that has something to do with it. I'm not quite sure, but I don't know.
Getting a chance to play with Pro and Greentree has certainly been a difference, hasn't it?
Yeah, we played together a bit in the first quarter of the season, and I don't think that chemistry ever went away. So I think we're pretty good together.
You have now over 200 points in your OHL career. Does that number mean something to you?
Yeah, I mean 200's a lot in any league. So yeah, it's pretty cool.
I mean, 3-3 is never an easy one for any team, but I mean, to have to come in after those 2 losses and sort of regroup against a Saginaw team until they lost to Guelph was pretty hard.
Yeah, I mean, 3-3s are always tough. I think our whole team was pretty tired tonight, but we battled through and got the win.
obviously you're looking a little bit at the standings. I mean, you guys have been in the driver's seat almost from day one of the season. I mean, how important is that to sort of not let a little door open for somebody else behind you?
Yeah, keeping that gap's huge. Just from being like playing in playoffs and the experience, that being in that second place spot or first place spot will be huge for us.
I mean, and not many teams do that, right? Coming from the bottom of the standings to the top of the standings. Does that mean something too after last year?
Yeah. I mean, our general manager did a good job. Our players really developed in the summer. So yeah, it's a pretty big accomplishment for us.
Thanks, Ryan. Continued success.
Thank you.
Good luck with the pancakes.
Thank you.
Hey Spits fans, we have an exciting new offer for you, our Family Day package. It includes 4 Red Zone tickets, 4 food and beverage vouchers, 2 foam fingers, and it's on sale for $89. It's available only during our weekday games. Get your hands on them now and go Spits go!
It's a heck of a performance by you guys, shutting down the highest scoring team in the OHL. Do you guys relish that challenge?
Yeah, I mean, we talk about it all week at practice. We get more excited when we have a top guy like Misa or Parak or whoever it is to play against. It only makes us better and lets us prepare in a kind of a different way. And we're always super excited to play against those caliber guys.
Yeah, just kind of picking back off what T said. I think just playing against top players, it's always fun. And I think the whole year we've kind of accepted that challenge from Wally, where we take it as like, Wally trusts us out there. So it's our job to, do our job.
Not only do you guys play defense and shut down their opposition, but you guys contribute offensively. Tnias, you had a goal, big goal, chase a goalie today. How was that? Talk about that goal.
Yeah, I mean, it was an exciting one for me. I mean, in these kind of games, I never really visualize scoring a goal. I usually think more about, Visa coming down and I poke check him or something like that. But to have that goal that would have passed from pro and really get the team fired up, and then we were going from then.
I mean, they pick up points in the power play there, but I mean, what's the key to shutting down a group like that, a unit like that?
Yeah, I mean, it all comes down to, like I said, our preparation before. I know that we were talking about certain kind of plays and whatever that they like to do and how to shut that down. And then at the same time, we just got to play our game. The coaches trust us, like Forsey said, so we're obviously out there for a reason, so we just got to play.
I mean, you talk about those 2 losses, and I'm sure the Sarnia game was frustrating. I'm sure last night was frustrating too. But I mean, the fact that these guys are sort of not getting that close to you, but this one might have gotten them a little more momentum going. I mean, how important is it for you guys to sort of shut that door? Because I know you guys have basically led this division from the start. I'm sure you're not looking to give it up at all.
Yeah, I mean, I think, like you said, we've kind of had control of it from the start. And, we have, the magic number to clinch it. So, we have that in the back of our heads. And these division games are 4-point games, especially against these guys. So, just trying to, when we play SAG, those are big games. So just trying to, execute, maybe a little more against them because those games are worth 4 points instead of 2. So
have you thought about that? How much it would mean to actually go from 5th last year in the division to the top spot?
Yeah, I mean, he was lucky enough to be looking at it from the outside, but being here, it was tough. You learn a lot in a year like that. So, I mean, just a full turnaround would be pretty special, and I think we're on track to do it. And with a lot of great acquisitions that Bill made, and I think just a lot of guys that have stepped up and learned from last year. So we're pretty excited.